Hey everybody, Ben here. It's Tuesday, or I'm sorry, Wednesday night. I don't even know what night it is. I'm in my car about to leave my girlfriend's apartment and head up to Pennsylvania. Somebody reached out to me. You may have remembered the video where I got the Nintendo table. Make sure you check that out. It's really cool. Yeah, it's a custom built NES controller looking table. He asked me if I was be interested in buying off his collection from him. He just needs to sell it off. So I'm heading up there now. We've already made the arrangements. I'm not going to get into specifics in terms of what I paid. I made it a point to pay him a fair number, considering the amount of stuff. But let's get on the road and see what we can find. Make sure if you are liking these videos to hit the like button. I'd really appreciate it. The likes help the channel get seen. Make sure you subscribe too. As of the time I'm recording this, I was checking at work. I was at 987 subscribers. So we were like so close to 1,000. Maybe we'll be closer by the time this airs. Who knows? Anyway, I'd really appreciate it. So anyway, let's see what's coming up. All right, I'm at home. It's late at night. You can probably see I'm a little disheveled now. My hair's a little sweaty. I've been picking up tons and tons of stuff, lifting it. I had to park down the street because there's no parking from my house, so I had to lift all this stuff back into my house and upstairs and stuff like that. So I'm pretty tired. I'm taping this. It must be like past 10 p.m. now. Everything's down here, and I wanted to record content while I still had the energy. Before I get into it, a little bit of a breakdown. I didn't talk too much in the intro about it. So, as I said, guy who sold me the NES table wanted to get downsized. He has his reasons. I don't want to get into it. But I told him, it was very nice of him to reach out to me. I always appreciate these types of opportunities. It's nice to build. I do like to build my collection by buying in bulk and then picking and choosing what I want and selling and trading the rest. I think it's very fun, and you can make a little money and get some cool stuff, and I just enjoy the process. But anyway, I sort of explained I can't really pay market value. I'm not going to keep all of this. A lot of this is going to have to go. It's a ton of work, but he was cool with that. So I took it, and he kept a few things for himself: a Xbox One X, an SNES system, and a Toys R Us N64, which are really cool items. But if he just wants to hold on to them for his collection, I was totally cool with that. I made him an offer on everything else. I'm not going to say the specifics. I am going to say it was over $1,000. You can figure out what I paid if you'd like. You could speculate on it, but I'm not going to get into specifics because it was sort of a personal thing. But I will show you everything I got. So this might be a long video. Basically, I am getting, in this video, all consoles from a variety of generations, from the 80s on to modern day, as well as games across those generations and controllers and accessories and all sorts of cool stuff. A ton of this is available for trade. Make sure to hit me up on Instagram if you're interested in trading for any of this stuff or buying any of this stuff. Maybe we can work something out. I'm going to be at Too Many Games this Saturday in Oaks, Pennsylvania. So if you happen to see this by the time that goes up, make sure you hit me up. Maybe I'll be able to bring it with me and we can work something out. Anyway, you're probably sick of me talking. Let's look at the games. We'll get into more specifics in a second, but I just wanted to show the breadth of all of this stuff. So everything up to that wooden chair, the stuff in the background I had before near the wall, but basically everything up to the coffee table and that wood chair came in this lot, and you can just see it is a ton of stuff. The little blue bin also is just something I'm holding stuff on. There's nothing in it, but just a ton of items, and it just runs the gamut. I'm sorry, I'm still so tired. I couldn't even film this in my game room if I wanted to. There's just not enough space. Besides, some of this is going to go for trade, so I figured I'd take it all downstairs, do some content with this, and then start parsing it out. So why don't I show maybe first a few of the consoles. Here's the first batch of consoles. None of these are going to be too out there. I mean, we don't have any crazy special editions or stuff like that, but some good quality systems, and they're all tested and working. OG Xbox, still a great console, still very underrated and still not very expensive. I'll trade this. I mean, it's going to be hard to ship, but I'll figure something out. Maybe I'll make a bundle locally and like with a few games and try and sell just the Xbox console to somebody who might be getting into it. An Xbox 360, I have so many of these right now. Regular PS1, nothing too special, nice shape. Again, we're going to turn these all into bundles, I think, and try and trade or sell them. A Wii U, there's a little bit of gunk on it, but that's fine, used shape. It looks like it would work perfectly fine. Certainly the physical condition is good. Another Wii, and an Xbox One. So this is pretty nice, just a regular Xbox One in great shape. He kept his Xbox One X, so This I'm going to turn into a bundle. Maybe we'll take a controller, a few games, and try and get this sold locally. I did manage to sell one a few months ago, my old Xbox One when I got a Series X. And then a GameCube right here. But that's not all the systems, so let me show you the next lot. So here's the next lot of consoles. First, we have a PS4 Pro, also in really nice shape. I have a PS4 Pro. This will get traded. I'm going to try and trade it locally, I think. Maybe take this with some controllers and some games and maybe, you know, try and recoup some of the money for it. I'm not quite sure what they're going for these days. A Nintendo Switch with like a little Charizard, or I'm sorry, Charmander slash, I guess that's Charmeleon. All the Chars. This is in great shape. It comes with a dock and everything. I'm not going to show off the dock. Has another set of Joy-Cons with it too, and a few cases. Definitely gonna sell it. I mean, I might try and do one of those trade a Switch for some retro games kind of things. I've never done that before, so maybe this is a good one to do an experiment with, maybe make a video out of. So we'll move that pretty easily. This PS3, this is a silver PS3. I have to tell you, I have a couple PS3s right now, but I think this thing looks sexy. I really love the silver looking PS3 with like the chrome right here, or whatever you want to call it. I just think it looks great. I have PS3s though, so I'm kind of at a loss. I think I'm probably going to keep it, even though I have no possible function for this. A Sega Dreamcast, I'm just going to sell it. I have plenty of Dreamcasts right now. NES, same deal. I have NESs. I'll make a bundle out of it. A fat PS2, same deal as before. It'll be a bundle. Same with the Genesis. And this was another interesting one, an Atari 7800. I don't think I've ever owned one of these. I'm pretty sure this will be backwards compatible if I'm not mistaken. But honestly, I'm not a big Atari fan, so I think I'm going to let this go. Maybe try and trade it. I have a few controllers and other things and games. I'll show a little bit of that off later. But I do think it's kind of interesting. So let me show you what's next. One other thing we got is a nice, clean, new 3DS XL. It's not brand new. It's a new version 3DS XL, red. This is actually the one I have that I bought when it came out. So nice pickup here. This will flip very easily. Here's a box full of Switch accessories. So we have one of those PowerA controllers. I hear these are not very good. I think this is a PowerA controller, yeah. But it does look cool. I probably won't keep it. Maybe I'll bundle it with the system. Another, it looks like a PowerA. They have these great designs for these controllers. They look so good, but I hear they control so badly. These little weird things, you can put Joy-Cons in these. I guess these are like cat-shaped. These are very cute. I will never use them. Same thing with like the wheel. And then there's a whole other Switch dock. So I didn't even realize there's 2 Switch docks in here. So these are pretty useful. I actually have a couple of my own, but this will probably trade. A little charging stand, an actual, I'm not going to pull them out, but an actual extra set of Joy-Cons. Oh, also in this, and I haven't shown this piece yet, we have a Game Boy Advance. The screen's a little scratched up, but I imagine it still works okay. And then, of course, some nice little Pokemon games. So Pokemon Blue, Pokemon, I think that's Crystal, Red, and buried in here somewhere should be, there it is, if I can get it out, Pokemon Yellow. So another nice little box there. I'm not going to go through them all, but this bin is just filled with like regular controllers, you know, first-party controllers, such as, you know, your standard NES controllers. Here's a original Xbox controller S. I've got in here GameCube controllers, Atari controllers, just regular stuff. I'm not going to go through them all. They're all in really nice shape. I'll be putting them with the systems, of course. But I did want to pick out a few interesting controllers that sort of stood out. I mean, we have a Jungle Green N64 controller with a really tight stick. Definitely going to keep this. Love having those. We have not one, but 2, if I can open them. Hold on. Sorry for the shaky camera. Hey, this is why you do this before you film. This is an Xbox Elite controller, so I've never owned one of these. It feels super good. There's 2 of them here. I'm definitely going to keep both of them. I do not have one of these yet, and I definitely want to have like a premium controller experience. I figure both for me and the girlfriend, these will be nice to use. And then this is a smoke gray PS2 controller. I just like the different PS2 controller variants. I have a few other interesting controllers I'll show off real quick. Along with the PS4 Pro, we did get some PS4 controllers that are pretty cool. I like the different colors on these. This red one I'll probably keep. I like that one. There's gray. I think this is just the standard sort of black color, so we'll probably sell that. And then there's a green one down there. All pretty cool. This here is mostly Atari games. I'm not going to go through all of these either. I mean, you can see just standard ones like Yar's Revenge, Pitfall. We do have some 7800 games like Dig Dug. I don't know if the 7800 games are worth any more. I really don't know that much about Atari in general, but I don't think anything here is too crazy. If I dig through and I find something crazy, I will let you know. There's also a few Sega Genesis games in here, mostly commons. I'll pick out a couple later to show off in terms of the heavy hitters here. It's the next morning. I was a little tired. I had to stop the video. I just sort of ran out of gas and decided I was just going to record the rest today. I went through the Atari games just now, and there were really only 2 games that were interesting at all. Pitfall 1, Pitfall 1 on the Atari, as well as Smurf Rescue in Gargamel's Castle. Both had bad label damage. Those were a little interesting, but everything else was just common. We're going to bundle all the Atari stuff together and probably sell it in one fell swoop, hopefully. Atari stuff is really nothing special. All right, so here's a stack of games that I piled up. I'm probably still even missing a couple that are probably like in random boxes, so forgive me if I don't cover absolutely everything. It's just a ton of stuff. I'm bound to miss something. So these are pretty much all the games, for the most part, aside from the few Pokemon games I showed you, that came in the bundle. Let me stand up for a minute. You can see it's just a ton of stuff. This will be part of the thumbnail, I'm guessing. Anyway, games pretty much for all systems, and that's not even including like the Atari stuff that I showed briefly before. These are more sort of the main stuff. So what I figured is to get this recorded. I mean, the only way I could do this is just like this, to go through stack by stack. And so why don't we start with PS2 just to keep it simple. So there's a lot of common games. I'm not going to dwell too much. Sprint Cars. Hold on. I cut so I can more easily do this. There were Sprint Cars. We have Tekken 4. A bunch of sports games. Madden, Hot Shots, Golf. Stuff like that. Oh, one interesting thing. This Madden is actually sealed, which is kind of nice. I don't think this goes for too much, but I'm guessing maybe a $20 game sealed. So that's kind of neat. Bunch of sports games, nothing too fancy here. Hot Shots Golf is a really cool game. If I don't have this, I'll keep it, or I might do an upgrade. I think mine might be beat up, actually. A few sports things, nothing too much to write home about. GTA 3 from the double pack. I think I have this already. If not, I'll keep this. That's kind of an interesting one. Spider-Man, Tony Hawk, Gran Turismo, Final Fantasy X. This Call of Duty World at War, I don't know if I have this on PS2. I know this is a big one on 360. Final Fronts, I don't know if this is I guess this is probably a late run PS2 game. Final Fantasy X, Need for Speed Undercover. I've got Scarface, The World Is Yours, I think has been getting a little bit more popular recently. I don't think I have this one, so we'll probably keep it. SOCOM 2, Red Faction, Driver 3. I'm pretty sure I have Driver 3 already. I will double check on this one, but this is also probably one of the more desirable games. Burnout, great game. Pretty sure I have it, but we'll check on that. I know I just got this on GameCube, but I may need this on PS2 also, from Russia with Love, so we'll probably keep that. DDR Max 2, I've got Devil May Cry 3. I have a whole box set for that. GTA, San Andreas, True Crime. I'm pretty sure all of these here I've already got. Nothing too much to write home about. Twisted Metal Black's a good one. NFL Street's a good one too, but I think I have it. That's it for PS2. Let me cut here so I can pick another stack. More PS2 games. These just sports stuff. These will get bundled with the system. Here's the PS4 games that came with it. We'll keep this one. I actually wanted this and I just never bought it. Tony Hawk 1 and 2 remaster, so awesome for me there. And then some sports games. Nothing too crazy. I think this Madden 21 might be a good seller. This is MVP edition, so this might be like a $10 to $15 game, so not bad for a sports game. But I'm actually thinking I'll probably bundle some of these sports games with the system and sell it locally. So we'll pull that aside. Here is Pokemon Sapphire. I didn't show this before. This is a really nice one to get. I am not sure if I have this already. I know I have some of the Game Boy Advance ones. Maybe not all. I have to check. This is why I keep a list. Let me do another cut real quick. PS3 stuff. Killzone 2 I've got already. Destiny is a whatever game. Twisted Metal. I don't know if I have this version of Twisted Metal, so I'll probably keep this one. Assassin's Creed 2, whatever. Soul Calibur 4, I actually think I kind of need. I have the Soul Calibur Tekken double pack thing, but I think I'm missing the Soul Calibur 4 disc, so I'll probably just take the disc from this and then complete my box set thing. So that's kind of neat. Medal of Honor and Battlefield, that's whatever. Right here, we have some Wii and Wii U stuff, so I'm not going to open up, but you can see Mario Party 10, loose disc. Wii Sports, happy to get that any day of the week. A couple of these Bass Pro Shops things, I don't think these are worth anything. The Hunt and the Strike, probably bundle them both together. Mario Kart Wii, I'm hoping this is in the system because the case is empty. I'm guessing it's in the Wii. Mario and Sonic at London 2012. I don't know if I have this already. Smash Bros on Wii U, I've got. Captain Toad on Wii U, I've got. I bought that when it came out. Mario Kart 8 on Wii U, I've got. I'll probably take this Mario Kart and bundle it with the system, I'm thinking, and make a Wii U lot out of that. And then this is just a loose disc. He made a lot of reproduction cases for games he didn't have the cases for, but this is Wind Waker HD, a great version of the game, and I'm surprised they haven't put it on Switch yet. I'll just sell this loose, I think. Here's some Xbox One games, Madden 19. This will get bundled with the Xbox One. Call of Duty World War II, probably a pretty good one to sell on its own. FIFA, another one I think bundle. I think all these sports games will probably bundle with the system, maybe one or two of them. I don't know if anybody wants 5 NBA games. Red Dead 2, great game, opened. I have sealed ones that I'm trying to sell right now. And NBA 2K17, nothing too crazy there. One other sealed game, Just Dance 2017 on Xbox One. This will just get flipped. Here's some OG Xbox stuff. This is kind of interesting. This is like a paper sleeve Mech Assault. I'll probably keep this just because I kind of like this game, and it's an interesting variant, if it even is considered that. Poker, whatever. Godfather, the game, I literally just picked up another copy of this. NCAA 06, I have this on eBay right now. GTA 3, Xbox Collection, pretty sure I have this already. Psyops, Lynx, and Splinter Cell, got them all. There were a few Sega Genesis games. Some of this will get bundled. Sonic 3, I've got already complete. And then Sonic 1 and 2, I'm thinking these two will go with the system. This I'm going to keep. This is WrestleMania, the arcade game. It comes, sorry about the glare from the light. It comes with the case, which is kind of neat. And I don't think I have this game at all. So this is definitely going in the Genesis collection. More Xbox and Xbox 360 stuff. First, we have these loose disc games. I hope I don't smash them by doing this. Yes, good. Halo 4, discs 1 and 2. I've got these already, or one's Halo 3, and then there's Halo 4, whatever. Kinect Adventures, Oblivion Game of the Year edition. I hope the other disc is there. Undead Nightmare. I think I literally just sold one of those. Skyrim. Some of these are definitely good bundlers, like Halo Reach and Gears of War 3. I mean, these games are really worth basically nothing. But I can put them with the Xbox 360 and make a nice sort of collection for someone. Halo Wars, I don't know if I have this already. I'll have to check on that. Tomb Raider 1, NBA 2K10. You know, very common loose disc games. Really not worth a whole ton. But, you know, again, with the system, it'll be a nice little package. Dance Central, I'll package this with a Kinect, I guess. Juice 2, I don't know if I have this. I'm going to check on this. I'll probably keep it if I don't have it. Batman Arkham Origins, I've got already. Very controversial game. Lego Indiana Jones, I've got it. Splinter Cell Conviction, I'm not sure about. I'm pretty sure I have it, but I'm going to check. If not, I'm going to keep this one. I think I have it, though. NCAA 09, no interest for me. Rock Band 2, Thief. A few more sports games, Tiger Woods, Top Spin 2, nothing too crazy there. I think this is probably a pretty decent title, which is Ninja Turtles, the Nickelodeon one. I have no interest in this, but this is probably a good trade piece. More Kinect Adventures. I literally just put a copy of WWE 2K17 on eBay the other day, so I have another one. The WWE games move very easily. NASCAR 2005, I'm guessing this would actually sell. NASCAR stuff tends to move. Halo and Burnout Revenge, so great games there. The Dreamcast only came with one game. It's a good game, a very common NFL 2K on Dreamcast I've got already. I'll probably just bundle it with the system. We did get some N64 games. Tony Hawk 2, pretty sure I have this one on N64. I need to check because I know I have some of the other Tony Hawk games, and if this is the one I'm missing, I'll keep it. We've got a copy of NFL Blitz, have it already. Mario 64, I think pretty much all of these N64 games. Diddy Kong, Star Wars Racer, Kobe Bryant, NBA Courtside, the little label rip, R.I.P. Kobe. Weirdly enough, you know, it was definitely sad when Kobe died in that helicopter crash. But I feel like the longer he's been away as a basketball guy, it just sort of sticks with me because, you know, Kobe for me, I'm in my late 30s. Kobe, his career sort of spanned a majority of my life. And so I got to see this guy as a kid into an adult. So it kind of sucked when he died. It felt like I don't know. It felt like a weird rite of passage. I don't know if that makes sense. WCW, NWO. No, now people are like, who cares about basketball? Tony Hawk 1, I'm almost certain I have that already. And GoldenEye 007. Really good N64 stuff, but I have it all, so this will be just trade bait. Here's some more PS1 games. I have all this stuff, so we'll figure out how to bundle it. Tony Hawk 2. And Tony Hawk 2, that's weird. I didn't even realize that. So is Tony Hawk 2 in here? Yeah, so weirdly, a loose and a complete copy of Tony Hawk 2. So I guess one I'll bundle with the system and the other I'll sell. Whatever. FIFA, NBA Live, Matt Hoffman, NHL, NBA Shootout with, is that Starberry? Yep, Starberry. And NHL Face Off. Just bundlers. We're just going to put them with the system. Nothing too crazy there. While I'm here, we'll pull, I got Mario Kart 7 on 3DS. I may just bundle this with the system. We've got some Switch games here. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, great game, I've got it. Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. I'll probably get rid of this, even though I don't have it. I'm not really interested in Pokemon these days. Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, and Smash Bros. Ultimate. To clarify, I like Pokemon. I think the new games aren't very good, so I will probably pass on holding on to those. Here's some NES and SNES games that came with it. Tetris 1, I've got complete. Mario Duck Hunt, the Mario 2 and 3 are right here. Everything's in nice shape. And then Legend of Zelda 2. Obviously, I have all these. I might have all these complete in box. But again, this will go well with the system. Great games, and Nintendo staples, but I don't need them. Same with the SNES stuff. So I have many of these, some complete in box. Mario All-Stars, Donkey Kong Country 2, I know I have this complete. One of my favorite games of all time. Same with Donkey Kong Country 1. 2 copies of Mario World. That'll probably get bundled with the system. I have other SNES systems I kind of need to move. Zelda Link to the Past, Donkey Kong Country 3, and Mario Kart with kind of a slightly damaged label, but otherwise great shape. All right, so here's the last pile of games. We have some GameCube stuff. All of these cases are reproduction cases. I think he may have thought some of them were legit, but they're not. Here's Donkey Konga. Again, all these are just the legit games in the cases. Pokemon Coliseum, just disc only. Same with Mario Strikers. This is a nice looking reproduction, but it's a reproduction. Cars. And then a really nice one, Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. This, loose disc only. This is still a pretty coveted game. I've got it complete in box. We've got some Wii stuff. This is a legitimate case for Twilight Princess. I actually just sold one, and then I have my girlfriend's that I need to sell because she wanted me to get rid of it. Now I have another one, so tons of Zelda available if you're interested. Wii Sports Resort. This will probably end up at GameStop. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. I love this game. But I have it already, and I play it on Switch, so I wouldn't want this. Breath of the Wild on Wii U, I've got it already. Great game, but I don't need it. Super Paper Mario, I think, yeah, this is a legit case. And then 2 in non-legit cases, Donkey Kong Country Returns and Mario Galaxy, all awesome games, but just loose. But even that, is just kind of a killer stack right here. So anyway, that's it for the games. Let's wrap up the video. That's it. That's the entire collection I bought. It was a ton of stuff. I literally filled my entire car up. Maybe I'll send a picture if I can find it of me selfieing in my car with my entire back seat and front seat and trunk filled to the brim with games. I mean, I have a 4-door Honda Civic, so a pretty decent car, but not really meant to haul this much stuff. I barely got it all in. Anyway, it was a really nice deal for me. I wanted to say something about these deals, getting these deals, negotiating, all of that. I may make a video just about negotiating and being fair and stuff like that. So the reason my friend Zach came to me was because we had good dealings in the past. I bought his table. I didn't bullshit him. I didn't give him a bunch of guff about it or jerk him around on when I'm going to show up or what the price was going to be or stuff like that. And so when it came time for him to sell his stuff, he reached out to me directly. And when I was able to be straight up with him and tell him exactly what I was going to do, the price I was looking to pay, etc., and we had a very pleasant deal, which is going to work out hopefully very nicely for him, and I know it'll work out nicely for me, and hopefully some of you in the audience get some of these pieces in trade, and you guys enjoy it as well. But that only happens when you have good dealings and you're straight up with people and you don't nickel and dime folks. There's a lot of controversy right now about what's fair in dealing and what's a good price and when should you haggle and when you shouldn't, and I have a lot of opinions on that. But one thing I will say is that when you have positive dealings with people, they will come back to you. And I do find that over the past year or two, especially as I've been doing this more, that I am getting more opportunities to work with people and get these good opportunities to buy stuff. And I just think it's because I run very straight and direct dealings. I think everybody who deals with me in trades will agree on that. So anyway, just keep that in mind. Anyway, that's it. Great pickups for me. My arms are getting a little tired, but I wanted to mention again, I'm going to Too Many Games this Saturday in Oaks, Pennsylvania. I'll be there. If there's anything in this video that you think is interesting that you want to trade for, make sure you hit me up as soon as possible, and I'll try and bring it. I'm bringing a bin to trade some games to some other people that I've already arranged, so feel free to hit me up. Hit the like button if you're liking these videos. It would really do me a favor. It's the next day. I actually checked my YouTube this morning. I'm at 990 subscribers, so please subscribe. It would really help me out. Leave a comment if you found this interesting at all. Be safe, wear a mask in public and indoor spaces. Get the vaccine if you haven't already, and take care. Bye-bye.